park. Coast the guy 101. See you in the park. Get those hands in the air. See you in the park. Coast the guy 101. See you in the park.
Good morning, everyone. Here at ChillOut at Mercury's Roller Coast, Cedar Point. It is about 7:45, 7:50. It's kind of chilly out right now, but it's going to warm up to the 40s later by the afternoon. So we're waiting here by the season pass center to go in and enjoy what's in store for us. So I'll get you guys what I can and go from there. So I'll see you guys inside the park. So before we head into the park, I just want to let you guys know this is our gift for today for coming to Winter ChillOut. Not to know winter Cedar Point beanie, and then we put that up there, and then we got our map and a little brochure, and then we got our lanyard with the itinerary. So that's what we got for today, and I'm waiting for Eric, Pride Coaster Club, and Iowa Wildcat Coasters to come through. I saw Josh with FYE. He's in line too. Hey! You guys remember Andy?
Yeah, long time no see.
You drove all the way up from Tennessee just for this.
Yeah,
how many hours did it take you?
Yeah.
What, 7 hours?
8 hours.
8 hours?
Yeah. Yeah.
Was it a good drive?
It was worth the wait, yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Well, Eric's getting his stuff now, so he'll be out here in a minute. We are officially back in the park. Look at that. So excited. I don't know where Eric's going, but anyways, let's get you guys some great footage of the off season and whatnot. So yeah, it's gonna be great. It's gonna be awesome. Even though rides are not open, it's still great just to see everything, just be immersed and just, you know what I mean? So anyways, let's get going. Let's get started. Here are the gondolas for Skyride. Sitting over here, winterized, and oh, Andy again.
Hey.
There's the other two over there. You can see where we're at right now, the front of the park. So yeah, we just got pictures with the gondolas and kind of looking at those, but we really need to hit the stops. So yeah, motion. Or in the fall, for Halloween weekends, it's Ocean Potion. So apparently the Jack Aldrich Theater is one of the tours. It's stopped on the tour. And I hear birds inside the carousel. So yes. So anyways, let's keep walking or wait for those two over there since they're so slow. What? Oh, the Wildcat is just prowling right now. That's okay. The Wildcat is just prowling. Yeah.
Hand warmers out.
Right.
It's cold.
Eric, you cold? You cold, Eric?
Cold.
My hands are cold, so that's about it. It's about as cold as it gets.
Do you guys know what you want to go to first?
We can do the presentation.
Here at the gondolas for the big wheel, and this is where they are stored at right here. You got the green ones, the blue ones, the green ones, the yellow ones, light blue, and the red ones over there. So this is how they winterize their stuff, or this at least. So let's go check out the rest of it.
Yeah, it's not. I was like, I'm not that cold.
So we are over here by Gatekeeper and the Big Wheel, and Wicked Twister. The Windseeker back there. It is, I mean, I know this, but it's always would you say it's a strange feeling or an eerie feeling being in a park with, you know, nobody in here and
It's like a ghost town.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh, just wait till you see Frontier Town and there's nobody in here. Literally a ghost town.
It's a ghost town,
ghost town.
Yeah. So, yeah, this is where we're at right now. You can see there's no flowers in the flower bed, but yeah. And he wants to go this way, so we'll go this way.
Oh, that's so cool with the wheel.
We're on the front side of the big wheel, and this is what we found over here. Anyone want to take a shot at what these are? One of my favorite rides is Dodgems. Wildcat and Pride went this way, so we're gonna try and go follow them. So, because they're getting ahead of us. They are. We are in Kitty Kingdom. Everything all winterized. But why was that truck left behind?
So sad.
So very sad. A lonely truck all by itself.
It's like a misfit.
Yes.
And they smoothen some of it out too, like the end, right before the brake run, where it does that quick turn right there.
Mm-hmm.
Jolt, it doesn't happen.
To enter the ballroom, but nowadays the scare actors go and get their makeup on. Hi.
Hi.
And it's a little tour from in there. Got this nice young lady right here guiding us in.
The shop is right in the door. Just follow them all.
Thank
Around the
you.
corner.
You are amazing. A guy like no other. So we are now in the ballroom. I really wish they would bring this back to its former glory.
Imagine trying to do that. Yeah, but
That's where we came from. We're up here, and as you can see right there, this is where they did the Call of the Scare. The what's his name went out through those doors and called all the scares and stuff like that during this past Halloween weekends, which is their first time doing it. Good morning. Thank you for having us.
Oh, no problem.
Enjoying yourself?
It's a
Hello.
little early for me still. I'm finally starting to wake up.
How are you?
I'm just waiting on more people. Oh, thank you. Does anyone have any questions while we wait for people? I don't want to repeat myself like 8,000 times like I've been doing today.
You've only got 8,000 more times to do it.
I know. Well, the first time I was like, oh, everyone's here. And then I would start talking, and then more people would come in, and then more people, and more people. And I was like, okay, we're just going to wait.
Drag Queen Heaven. Right?
Sounds like they maybe changed
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, look what we found!
I'm trying to like balance. How many more do you want?
Mr. Berenstain Bears.
Oh, this is nothing. Come on in. Yeah, tons of room back here. I can fit 20 more people back here. Oh, yeah.
Isn't she's so welcoming?
these are not all of our wigs that we own. These are just a portion of them, and we use a lot of them during the fall as well. There's still people trickling in.
So is
Come on, guys.
Chess's wig up here?
I don't see Jess's wig. It's somewhere. This, like I said, this is not anywhere near all of our wigs.
She probably has it.
There are more people out there. 5th season in Libby. I've done a little bit of everything. You name it, I've probably done it. This is the costume shop. Welcome. As you've seen as you walked in, we have tons of fabric in the hallway. We have tons of fabric behind most of you up on the shelf. This is still not all our fabric. We have more storage with fabric somewhere else that we don't show. We have lots of things here, and we use most of them. Nothing sits forever here. We always use it. What I have before us right here are the storyboards, and I'll pass them around in a second, of last year's Lusty Lil's French Review. It's brand new. It will be coming back for this year. I don't have anything new for this year because it's not quite at a stage where it's tangible for me to show you. So we've decided we would show you Palace instead from last year. So these, like I said, are the storyboards, and we're going to pass them around. So we get an idea for a new show normally in September, October. Who wants to hold them? Here, pass them around. Anybody? I was like, I'm not going to walk around. I'm going to leave. Take them. So this, we normally get the idea, like I said, in September, October for a new show. We knew that Lil was going to go to France. That's all we knew. And then we knew she wanted to go to other countries, but we weren't sure what those countries were yet. So once they settled on what countries Lil and her friends were going to go to, Carrie, our costume designer, could then work on her designs to say where they were going. So the black and white one that you see passing around, that is the Paris, the France section. Very crisp, very clean, very Parisian. So that's why we went those big hats, big things. It's France. We knew they wanted to go to Ireland. So it's very green, brown, velvet. There's an Irish dancer section, the skirts, the short poofy skirts. So we had to recreate that. How do you not recreate that when you go to Ireland? The next section was America. It was the red, white, and blue with the stars, sequins, shiny, flashy, in your face kind of things. And then the third one was Spain. It's very blacks, reds, oranges, pinks, very warm, vibrant colors, and big. You know, we had the hat with the tassels, the mariachi sleeves, all of that. So she would print out the pictures. You know, she takes her time, Google image searches, go through books, magazines, anything she can find to figure out, okay, this is kind of the style I'm thinking of. She puts it on a piece of paper and she presents it. She might go ahead and say, oh, I really like this fabric for this look, for this dress, for this costume piece. And so she presents it to our designers and our directors. And they say, okay, I really like that one, but I was thinking more of this for this dress. And so it's a collaborative thing. You know, it's a lot of compromise of, well, what about this instead? How about this? It's not just one person says, this is what we're doing, and this is what it is. It's very much a give and take kind of situation. So when she gets approval for those, she then starts to find patterns for the costume pieces, or she'll make her own patterns if she can't find something she likes exactly. That normally starts probably about this time of the year when she starts pulling patterns. And then in March, April, we start bringing stitchers in to help build pieces, and we go ahead and start building pieces for costume pieces. And then we start hiring. We start the hiring process in January, and it's completed by April. So then we have the measurements, you know, what body types, what skin tone, what color hair we have to match, because you don't want to, you know, you don't want to clash with, you know, their natural skin color, because it doesn't look good if they're on stage. So we go from that, and the costumes are normally finished beginning of May. There might still be some tweaks to be done. The performers come in for rehearsal beginning of May if their show opens in May. And then they do costume fittings where they come back here, they try on all their costume pieces, make sure their shoes don't hurt, make sure their shoes don't pinch, make sure they can breathe in their costume, they can move, they can lift their arms. Especially with Lil, she has these huge dresses, and sometimes she can't lift her arms, and that's a legitimate thing we have to worry about. If it is, and we like the dress, we don't want to change the dress, then we have to go back and change her dance steps, her dance moves, her presence. So it's a give and take of, well, do we really want her to, you know, do the pose with her hands in the air? Yes, we do. Okay, we have to modify the dress now. Sometimes it's, you know, it's either or. And then only about 2 weeks, 2.5 weeks, somewhere in there before the show opens, we do what's called a costume parade. We bring in the lighting designer, we bring in the directors, the managers, supervision, everyone's there, everyone from the costume shop, and we have every single person try on every single costume piece in the space, in the theater, with the lights. Make sure the sequins aren't going to blind the first row because they're too shiny. Make sure, you know, if Lil turns around, her skirt's not going to, you know, knock everyone out. Make sure you can go up and down the steps at Palace. Things like that. And then we modify from that if we do need to make changes. If not, then it's good. You know, we finish, you know, sewing on the last few buttons and give them back to them and they start dress rehearsals for 4 or 5 days and the show opens. Make sense? Any questions?
Does Lil have understudy?
No, we don't have any understudies here. We have what we call covers. So, not really for Lil, but one of the Can girls knows the lines of the other Can girl. So if one of the Can girls is sick, the other Can girl can fill in her specific line or something like that. For like the Can-Cans, if they're just covering each other, no, because they're together. But sometimes, like I know we had an incident last year where we lost her a little. She broke her foot. She had to go home. You know, wasn't here at work, but she hurt herself, and so we had to have a Can girl for about 2 weeks, kind of cover Lil. So we had to pull old costume pieces to try and fit the design and fit the girl who was covering for her. And then we got a new Lil, and we had to take the original costume pieces and try and adjust to her. And there were 2 completely body types. Sometimes we have to build from scratch. Sometimes we can't pull because, you know, everyone's built differently. You can't, you know, same person can't fit everything. So it is when we have to do a reblock, is what we call it, when we have to change a show. It's kind of stressful if we have, especially with Lil, because she's a very iconic character. It's not like Alders, where everyone kind of has similar costume pieces, and you know, there's not one solo person. But with Lil, it's harder. Answer your question.
So do you have a warehouse somewhere then that stores all these costumes?
We don't have a warehouse. We have a lot of small places throughout the park that we store them in. A lot of times, what we've started recently is we sell some of the costume pieces back to the performers. If they want to keep their hat or their shirt or things like that, we will sell it back. We don't sell everything back because some of it's very specific and hard to recreate. But we do sell some of it back to them, so we don't have thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands of costumes that we will never use again here. And then we take that money and go buy new costumes or go buy new fabric or go buy new accessories the next year.
On that same line, do you reuse shoes? I mean, I would think that would be hard.
We give the shoes to the performers. They get to keep their shoes. No questions asked. There's some shoes that we kept. If you remember Luminosity, we had Heelys for 2016. We kept the Heelys because you can take that apart and use them for other things. So we kept those. But everything else we give the performers their shoes unless they don't want them, and then we do treat them and spray them, and we'll rearrange and give them to someone else sometimes.
So much, and your name again was?
Savannah.
Savannah.
Yeah. Thank
you. We came out of the bar room and we're in Planet Snoopy, but look, where is Snoopy? He's gone. My buddy is gone. Oh no. So let's get going because I see my friend Eric over there from Park Services. You see one sticker over there. So we have entered Melt. So that's the warmer here. We got hot chocolate because I got mine right here. Yeah, warming up. Ran into some old friends of mine. So working here. Great friends. But yeah, and look behind me. Main Street. Yep. So got some. This is my first time inside Melt Bar and Grill here at Cedar Point. It's interesting. So yeah, we're just gonna warm up a little bit and go from there. And we did pass the Maverick cars over there. Monster. Those look like, oh, look, the helicopters. We're over here at Lakeside Pavilion and Convention Center. The other two ran over here. So we're gonna go over here. They just got stuff stored. So let's head into the convention center and get our presentation on. All right, so we just had our presentation and lunch at Lakeside Conference Center. It was a really good presentation. I'll let you guys know what they said. They talked about Forbidden Frontier on Adventure Island. And it makes sense what they said, why it's hard to explain what it is, because we make the experience. It makes your experience. So, but I'll go into that more later. We're heading over to Hotel Breakers because apparently that's where they're selling some merchandise. Then we're going to head over to the design and print shop, and which is out there by Steel Vengeance. And because Annie wants to get some Steel Vengeance footage, and so do I. So that being said, I'll see you guys here in a little bit. So we are here at Breakers in the Northeastern Conference Room, where they have merchandise. John Hildebrand is on his way, but there will be a queue forming for his signing. And so I'm going to see what they have available and see if I'll buy anything. Picked up my copy of Always Cedar Point by John Hildebrand, and then which he's going to sign later on. And I got my Forbidden Frontier shirt I'm going to purchase, so it's going to be awesome.
You want me to be in your video?
You want to be in the video?
What's up?
Who are you? I know.
Them two too. Hello.
Yeah. There's FYE coasters. Josh and Matt over there. So yeah, so it's gonna be pretty awesome. Did you get anything?
Nope.
Why not? Okay, so I just met and got my book signed and pictures with John Hildebrand. I said Mr. Hildebrand, and he goes, "It's not Mr. Hildebrand, it's John." So he was really cool, really awesome, really nice. Really, that takes people like him, or former managers. Well, when he was the manager like him, and individuals like him, who was nice and very public oriented to make parks what they are. So that was really awesome. Thank you to John. You were awesome. Okay, so we are about to walk past Dragster. I want to get our tour's over at 1. It's group 1, which is at 8 o'clock. But we're going to try and get to the design shop, and then on the way out get pictures of Dragster cars. Now I did get some pictures before, but anyways, let's go ahead and get that done. Let's get the design shop out first, and then back this way. There's Dragster. Millennium Force.
That's true. So it was repainted. Yeah.
So, you guys get a little bit get to see a little bit of what the park is like when there's nobody here, or there's people here for there's enthusiasts here for this event, the ChillOut, but it's still like, feels empty. And over there is the new restaurant, which is where Will used to be. And back behind that you got Magnum. Happy birthday, Magnum. I think this is brand new. No? I don't know. Happy birthday, Magnum. Happy 30th. Happy 30th, Magnum. Wow. So different. So I'll explain to you guys later on what this is going to be. Or, I mean, it's a restaurant, obviously, but Hugo's is going up where, Midway Market was. This is, I'll let you guys know about this one here in a post or later. So I don't remember the name of it, but we'll get it in a minute. So yeah, it's gonna be great. It's gonna be a stage over there for live entertainment while you're eating out. While you're eating out here, so you go inside, get your food, and come out here.
See you in the park. Coast to Guy 101. See you in the park. Get those hands.